Today, you guys are gonna have a chance to tell me what to do. If you're in the trades, you probably love telling people what to do. So come on in, leave a comment. Super chats get priority. If you do a super chat, I'll do almost anything, trust me. Our main task here today is going to be opening up 2 of these pumps. We have a couple main tasks to do. Mainly, this one needs a new pump cable, so we're gonna open this up. Maybe we'll save that one for last. This one needs some new capacitors, so let's get to it. Yo. Let's see if I can get a better angle here. Leave this here. I need a tripod. There we go. That'll keep things interesting. So again, we're going to be opening this up because it needs new capacitors. Feel free to leave a comment and I'll do whatever the audience tells me to do. It is your guys' mission to get the mission accomplished. So go ahead, tell me what to do first. Let's see, here's my tool bag. Get a good angle on this. Okay, so I'm doing what the audience tells me to do. Our goal is to open this up to get in to replace the capacitors, but I'm not going to do anything until you tell me to. And Braxton here says to unbolt it, so I'm unbolting it. Smells kind of like sewage. Kind of wish I wore some gloves, but I do have hand sanitizer in the truck, so we'll get there when we get there. It has 4 bolts along the side of it that sandwich the 2 pieces together. So 6 other pumps just like this that also need their capacitors replaced. So I'm hoping to get some specifications on the capacitors that are inside here, and then we'll order, 7 sets. Welcome to the video. I'm only doing stuff that the audience tells me to do. Our goal is to open up this pump and find out what kind of capacitors are inside. Braxton has told me to unbolt it, so that's what I'm doing first. I kind of like the idea of doing streams in this style. So let me know if you like this style. I'll get better at it if I do it a few times. I also thought of doing a stream where people can super chat and purposely take away a certain tool so I can't use it. I don't know. Fun games like that. As long as I don't waste too much time, which I'm not. Okay, so I have it unbolted, so I'm just gonna wait here until someone tells me what to do next. So if you're just joining now, I'm doing whatever my audience tells me to do. My goal is to get in here, find out what kind of capacitors are in here, so that we can order 6 sets for 6 other pumps just like this. Braxton started out by telling me to unbolt it, so now I'm just waiting for some more instructions. Let me know in the comments what you want me to do next. Derp-a-derp. Ooh, what kind of compressor is this? That's not a compressor. It's a submersible sewage pump. Let's see if I can make the angle on this better. That looks kind of nice. So I'm only doing what people tell me to do in this stream, so until you guys give me instructions, until someone gives me instructions, I can't unfortunately do anything to this pump. Yeah, send me a super chat and we'll see. This is a submersible sewer pump. The doo-doo water goes in here and comes out of here. Ooh, there's even some goodness inside it still. All right, you boring motherfuckers. Well, I'm just gonna keep going because no one's telling me what to do. The next step, the next step is to take the top off. So I'm gonna loosen up this gland first. Let's see. The thing is, I'm streaming, but I'm also trying to record one of my next Let's Works at the same time. Let me show you close up what we're doing here. So here's a gland, or cord strain relief gland, as some people call them. It holds the cable. By the way, look under here. Notice how this gasket piece has been tightened too much and doesn't really do an effective job at sealing in the, the pump peckerhead. So here you go. You guys ready for me to take the top off of this? If you haven't already, like the video. Spaceman subscribed. You guys want to see what's inside? Okay, here we go. All right, so there's the cable. Here is inside. Now, what we have here is an oil. It looks like it's filled with oil or some other kind of lubricant. Oh, yep, it is liquid. It's not an encasement. Now, we didn't troubleshoot these pumps, but basically the pumping company that hires us out for trouble calls asked us to replace the capacitors. So I'm gonna take some specifications on these capacitors. It's bolted down here. I like how they cover part of the text. So I'm gonna have to unbolt this from here, and maybe I'll even unplug it here and take it back to the shop. But I might not need to do that. So here we go, let's take this apart. So in case anyone's wondering, I'm guessing this is a 1/2 horsepower pump. I think it's 120. Or it might be 240. Don't see a nameplate on it. but as of now, that's not really my problem. Okay, so this is your stream, guys. What should I do next? I can't waste too much time, but the whole idea with this stream is that I would do whatever you guys dump the oil out. Okay. I can't do that, so you know, super chat me and we'll see. This is just a prototype for a new type of stream I want to start doing. The catch is I need to do these streams in a situation where I can't really mess something up, you know, and then I would dump the oil out. But so what I'm doing now is I'm taking this off so I can get a clear picture of what the specs are for this capacitor, and then we can move on to the next pump. It's not really too much to this today. Okay, there it is right there. So I'm gonna grab my laptop and just write down the specs and then put ×7 next to it. And then we're gonna open this one up. You guys ready to open this one up? It's gonna be sick, okay? We're gonna actually replace this cable with a new cable. So let's go over to the laptop. Just curious, any of you guys watch Tools and Tactics? That guy streams all the time. He's pretty freaking cool, and I thought maybe I should start streaming more often. Yeah, that oily shit is everywhere. Let me grab some rags. I'll be right back. Okay, well, at least the oil's on the passenger seat where Tellus 4 or Tellus 5 sits. I'm gonna open up my laptop. We're gonna get right back to the interesting stuff. I'm just gonna type up the specs for this capacitor first. And we'll move on from there. Gotta create a work order. Frick. Maybe this stream should have been called, I make a work order on my laptop. I swear, this will only take me a sec. In the meantime, there's 105 of you. Why don't you guys tell me something interesting to do? I will prioritize super chats. Oh yeah, hey, it's Kebab. I saw you on Tools and Tactics stream. Okay, I'm coming over. If you don't know, I'm just typing up the specs for this capacitor, this oily capacitor real quick, and then we'll move on to opening up the other pump. If you're just getting here, why don't you rewind for just a second, check it out. Okay, we have CBB65-V. Says it is 12.5 what do they call them? Microfarads? Is that it? Microfarads? Farts? Microfarts. Okay, 12.5 microfarts. 440 volts AC. 50 to 60 hertz. That's kind of a given. Plant oil. Oh, good for the environment. And I have one more SKU number or something here that I'm just gonna write down. And and it also has 1023 AFC. That's important too. Super important. Okay, let's go open up that other that other sewer pump. What do you think? Do I take this back to the shop just in case we need to get a look at it, or should I just leave it in that pump? Let me know in the comments. Ooh, based out of Georgia. That's my wannabe Georgian accent. Oh man, that's gnarly. Well, now I'm kind of thinking, oh shoot, that's that oily stuff. You know, to be honest, I've never actually opened a sewer pump before. Our specialty is sewer pumps. But the thing is, after I opened this, it just kind of came out. Well, hopefully they didn't need that. Okay, so I'm gonna close this back up, and then we're gonna open up that other well pump. What's wrong with the cap? Take a picture of the best. Yeah, that is true. I should take a picture. I'm just gonna put this back on here. The scary thing is I didn't troubleshoot this pump, and the sewer pump installer guys, use us to do all their electrical stuff, and they're the ones who said it needs new capacitors. And I mean, quite frankly, for all I know, this pump might not even need new capacitors. It could be something else. But I'm just gonna do what I'm told here. Okay. So don't go, because here in a sec we're gonna open this one up and look inside that one as well. Okay, so if you're just joining the stream now, the point of this stream was that I would try to open up these sewer pumps to figure out the capacitor for this one, but also to replace the cable for the other one back there, with the caveat being that I would only do stuff if people told me to do it. You, the viewers, being the ones who are supposed to help me accomplish the job. Unfortunately, the comments don't come through quite fast enough, and also it's a little bit hard to read the comments, but you guys can still recommend things, and I will still do them. I will prioritize super chats. That silver thing is a capacitor. Yes, the tertiary winding and provide motor torque. Yes, the start winding is most likely what that is, because I think this is a single phase motor. And so basically the voltage is equal and opposite, so you need the electrical equivalent of a finger spinning the wheel to get it started, and that's what a start capacitor does. Ooh, I always assume capacitor. Throw the pumps away and charge the customer new pumps. Trust me, actually I completely agree with you here, and usually that's the path that they take, because often it's the most efficient to just do that instead of do this like third world India, like, oh, we gotta get the pump to start working again. But this is just what they asked for this time, and I have a huge list of jobs to get to, so I'm just trying to get this done for them, give them what they ask. Did any of you guys watch my Let's Work series? Yes, I'm an electrician. I specialize in mechanical electrical stuff, which is pumps, motors, generators, catchment. Sometimes we have some catchment that is grandfathered in, and we also do basic bitch electrical stuff too, but we're more like industrial electricians. We work a lot with critical infrastructure and expensive equipment with big markups and low labor and large time that goes into planning. I guess I don't need to torque this on super hard because it doesn't have capacitors in it anyways. And then only 2 of these bolts came with nuts on the inside. Oh. Although this was one of the little screws that held down the capacitor. So here's the real electrician's dilemma. Do I open this thing back up so that I can thread it in so that this for sure never gets lost? Or do I do something really stupid with it, like tape it to the side of the pump? How about this? I'm gonna let you guys decide while I start cleaning this up. And I'll read the comments here in a sec. So let me know what you think I should do with this screw now that I freaking shut this whole thing back up without threading it back into its hole. Oh man, oh dude, this oily stuff is fucked. I don't know why I did that. I'll be right back. Okay. Hopefully this doesn't stain too bad. That's gonna look really stupid if it does. Honestly, I had no idea that sewer pumps of this style were insulated in oil. But, you know, the show must go on. But it is vegetable oil, so it's good for the environment. Okay. All right, guys, you make a decision. What do I do with the bowl? Do I take it do I open it up again? Let's see, do you work for the state? Yes, I'm Marky Sparky. You got balls for testing your fall safety gear? Thanks. Look how you like the video. When labor cost exceeds the price of a new pump, yes, exactly. Grant, you're 100% right. It's kind of BS, but in this case, it might make sense because they have 6 other pumps like this. So maybe the idea is that they can put them all to good use. Derp, throw away the pumps. Dennis, what flag is that next to your name? It looks like a Norwegian country, but I'm not totally sure. Are you changing HVAC? Am I married? Yes, I am 30 years old, I'm married, and I have 3 kids because I'm a freaking blue collar motherfucker. Gotta put it back in. I'm an electrician as well, Dennis says. Kebab says tape. Yes, open it and make it right. You know what? I gotta get you guys on here when I'm doing jobs more often. I feel like I'd make way less poor choices. Okay, Dennis, I know you're not super close to Denmark, or maybe you are. Does Sweden border Denmark? Oh shit, I think it does. Okay, so Dennis, should Denmark just suck it up and give Greenland over to the US? What do you think? I am going to 3 kids, and we want 1 more too. Grant said yes. I forgot what I asked you, Grant, but it sounds like the consensus is open this back up and put the screw in here so it doesn't get lost. I agree. I will move to the 51st state. Yes, pretty soon Greenland's gonna be the new Alaska, you know, where all the people who are just sick of it move to. I guess an impact would help in this case, but it won't take too long. In the meantime, I will move to the 51st state. 2.5 hours away from Denmark. I don't know, bro. Hard questions. You mean you don't have an opinion like everyone on the internet? Did you notice like half the people probably didn't know where Greenland was on the map? Most of them still don't. But they all have opinions about Greenland. And it's pretty crazy, not to throw it too much into the video, but Monday's gonna be a crazy day, man. A bunch of big changes are coming. What do you guys feel, especially you international people, about the situation is politics becoming more populist thanks to a more open and uncensored internet? Or are people just becoming more manipulated or easier manipulated? Come in here and y'all talking about Greenland. Friends today and tomorrow. Yep. Okay, we still got 100 people going. Let's keep it going. Greenland is the site of Trump's new tower. Yeah. I've seen the memes. I've seen all the memes. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I think we're going through some interesting changes. I think a lot of people in my country want to be able to afford a house. I actually have a house, but it's very rare. It's very rare for someone my age, even a freaking badass blue collar, especially in the most expensive state, Hawaii. So the idea of federal land being opened up and tons of contracts being given out to create a housing boom sounds appealing, but you know, I don't know what implications that has. I'm just a blue collar. Yeah, what are you guys saying here? I think safety for America is important, but you can't just say I am buying it, it's ours. Yeah, some people would say that. As someone who lives in America, I think anyone who's American should want their country to be the best. I think anyone who lives in their own country should want their country to be the best. Makes sense? Okay, you guys have been waiting really patiently. We're gonna open this up very, very soon and see what's inside this one. I just gotta put this stupid ass screw back inside. So I have two questions for you guys while I'm taking a minute to do this. Do you guys watch my Let's Work series? Or do you watch my shorts? Yeah, I guess that's the thing. Or have you never seen my channel before? There are two questions I have. Okay, both of those little screws are in there. Okay, as you can see, let me just get some oil on my phone. It's kind of hard to aim the reverse facing camera, but I did put that screw back. The other screw is on the terminal still. Let's Work series is gold. Glad you like it. Is just the price of housing that is too much? I was watching your channel not long ago. Loose screws and charge the customer a pack of 25 screws. Yes, so first time for you, welcome Dennis. Check out my channel. I have brain rot, you know, shorts and stuff for all you Zoomers in there. And then I have some pretty cool, at least I think they're cool, I make them, Let's Work series where I just do my technician work. I'm an electrician, but I get the privilege of seeing really cool jobs and doing really cool things. So I like to share that with my fans or with my viewers. Have you tested the capacitor yet? You know, that's not a bad idea. Should I test the capacitor? I have a tester. Yeah, it's like 2 p.m. here in Hawaii. You know, I didn't even think about testing the capacitor. I see unplugged wires. Yes, so if you're just joining me, I took this capacitor out, which the pumping guys are insisting is faulty and needs to be replaced. But who is it, Dennis or? Yeah, someone just suggested testing the capacitor, and I actually have a tester on my truck, so maybe we should do that. Let's see, I'm not going to torque these all the way down this time. Maybe just a little bit so it doesn't. Oh, better to be thorough. Test cap with multimeter. Oop, I hear a car pulling up. To be totally honest, I don't know how I feel about streaming in front of other people. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll keep you guys on, or maybe I'll be a little bit more subtle. How about this? I'm just gonna pretend like you guys aren't there. But Okay, we will test the capacitor, but let's open this thing up first. Okay, now the thing about this, are those TrueWorks? Why, yes, they are. In fact, I've been trying to get them to sponsor me. I've been trying to get a sponsor for my channel. If you guys have any advice on that. Yep, shocked balls. I am going to test it. It's 12.5 micros, the capacitor. Run caps are 90% of the failures on PCS motors. Yep, so right here we have a 5 horsepower submersible pump, 208, 230 volts, 25 feet of cable. This cable got severed by some monkeys on a job site. So we're actually gonna note what kind of cable this is. Looks like SO to me, with probably number 12 conductors in there, 4 of them. And a solenoid. I do work on solenoids sometimes. What it said on spec. Yeah, so 5 horsepower. Thing is, my hands are too greasy to use my calculator right now or to look at a code book, but 5 horsepower at 208 volts. Oh, 16 full load amps. So it probably is number 12. Let's open this up. Let's see, where can I put you? Right there. Ooh, here, I'll put it right now. How's it going?
Well, you're changing parking stalls.
What's that?
You're changing parking stalls. You're changing parking stalls.
Oh, yes. Let me get right out of your way.
Yeah.
I'm just, you know about these, right? The severs, cable, and all that stuff. Anyways, I'm just messing with those. Let me get out of your way. You taking off?
Yeah, I'm going to put this key back on.
Yep, you got it. We're gonna move out of the way here. All right, what do you guys think of the stream so far? Are you guys ready to see what's inside that pump? Sweet. How do you like it? Okay, well, I lost my tripod there. Great idea on the stream. All the streams don't grab my attention. Yeah, well, so while I have 100 of you right now, and before we open this up, I want to start doing streams where I get to let you guys decide what I do. The only conflict of interest in that is in certain situations, I can't just, like one person says dump out the oil. like I can't do that, but I could probably find situations where it's so lackadaisical that we can just go crazy, and I can have you guys tell me what to do and I'll do it. And then, you know, super chats can get like some special ability. I don't know. I thought it'd be fun. But I still want to give you guys choice in what we do. So maybe we'll do this. What do you guys want me to do first? Should I test this capacitor to see if it's actually broken like the sewer pump people are telling me it is? Or should we open this thing up? Is there someone up there? Paving the way in the electoral streaming game. Yeah, so okay, I know you guys are answering. Test it or open this up. Okay, all right, looks like we're testing it. To be completely 100% honest, I don't work with capacitors a lot because kind of like, I think it was Grant or whatever said, a lot of times we just tell them to get new shit, you know? Or if a capacitor is broken, like it's blown out, whereas it's obvious it's broken, and you just buy a replacement. But let me see. I have one somewhere in here. Let's see, can I set you up there? Can you still see? If not, just hang on for a sec here. Process meter. I think I got my insulation tester. Oh, you know what? I think my fluke tests. I think my fluke can do capacitors. Otherwise, oh yeah. All right. Let me see if my fluke does it. I think it does. And for the record, I got a truck upgrade recently, and so there's been a lot of things that like my other foreman took to his new truck and then took off my truck, and then I handed my old truck down to another person. So some of my stuff has kind of like not been replaced yet. I got my, what is it? TRMS 376FC. It does DC amps. That's kind of cool. Oh, I think this is farads, right? So I go like this. Usually caps that won't small expand. Can't see. Get a cheap shit eye tripod. Yes. I'll get a tripod. Okay, so correct me if I'm wrong, but is it this one? Oh wait, no, is it this one, guys? Just in yellow mode. That's farads right there, right? Let me see. Yeah, is it the 1 ohms? The ohms one? Yeah, all right. Like I said, I'm a little bit of a noob when it comes to capacitors. Okay, everyone says yes. So let's get this set up. Here's our capacitor. Yeah, the sign on the left of ohms. Let's see, I think I have to... Oh, wait. How do I access the yellow part? And maybe I hold down... Do I hold down the yellow button and then... like that? Oh, jeez. Alright, help me out, guys. Dog, you look like... Okay. As long as... Okay, so to get to the yellow... Okay, this is where I need tools and tactics, because freaking it should have sign change when you press the button. Like that? Hold that down? I think that just does the light. Oh, shit. Oh, I just pressed it. Okay, here we go. So we're at farads right there. Okay. And I believe I just put the two together. It says 9.2 micros. Okay, 9.2 micros, and this says it's rated at 12.5. So someone enlighten here, let me know what that means. If it's low, does that mean that it is cooked? The only thing is, every capacitor I've seen that's been cooked has just been like exploded, basically. I'm in school to be an electrician right now. Glad to hear. Burkus, if you keep watching my videos, I do some of the coolest shit, and you're gonna impress the crap out of your journeyman, because a lot of my Let's Work stuff, we actually just like go through work. You can see exactly how it's done. I'm just here to learn. Okay, so the farads were, it said 9.5, but this thing says it's 12.5 rated. So does that mean it's, okay, it should be 11. Treat all capacitors charged, yep, don't put the metal together. Okay, so in other words, Grant, thank you. So it is kind of bad. It's not just not charged. Yeah, it's not just a charge thing, it's an actual capacitance thing. It's weak, should be replaced, but will probably still work still. Okay, thank you guys for your insight. We're gonna order them new ones. It sounds like, at the very least, the reading was low. Let me read it one more time. So, I'm on microfarads here. Here, I'll try to show you guys like this. That'll be cool, huh? And yep, I got 9.2, 9.3. Okay. Not enough to start your pump. All right. That does it. Great idea, whoever suggested testing the capacitor. I'd like to learn more about capacitors. Let's get this thing opened up here. And then we'll end this stream, hopefully on a good note, and not on a, like no one is watching anymore note. Okay. Need my 9/16. Oh, where the frick did I put it? Oh, right here. Oh, let me just step on the capacitor, you know, to make sure it's broken. Okay, put you right here for a sec. A little bit silhouetted, but hang tight for a sec while I take these off. So I have a question for you guys. Here, let me see what you guys are saying first. It should be, yep. Texas Carnage or TX Carnage, I am in Hawaii. That's where I'm based out of. So the time signature is a little bit later. Guys, while I take this off, I want to share with you a pretty cool idea I've been having. If you've been watching my Let's Work videos, you guys know that I get it done. I increase the quality of my videos. I do my best to make it interesting. Have any of you guys ever watched the Ideal sponsored National Electrician Championships? Okay, we got the cable gland open. We got all the bolts off. You guys ready to see what's inside? Makes me feel slow. Yeah, I've seen a video once or twice. Okay, question number one. Should I apply to be in it? And question number two, should I make my own version of an electrician championship that isn't a total snore fest? Because honestly, like, it's cool and all, but it's so freaking boring. Oh, hello, nice. Yeah, so two questions. What do you guys think? Should I sign up to be on there? And the other question is, should I make like a funner and cooler and more interesting version of an electrician contest? Let's see here. Okay, so we got this open. This is what the inside looks like. There's the ground wire. There's my cable. It looks to me like we're gonna, if my goal is to replace this cable without doing some hacky-jacky submersible splice, which can work, but is, you know, it looks like I need to open this up, and then it looks like my terminals go on here, so I really don't want to mess it up. Or get them wrong. I would not want to get this wrong, especially because these are number labeled, but there's no diagram on it, and I know a lot of this stuff is universal, but let's see. Okay, what do you think, guys? Should I open this up? Take a pic of wire and label. Yeah, that's good. I know. You know, to be totally honest, the reason I'm not taking pictures is because I'm streaming my stream. The thing is, ultimately... Oh, back on. Oh, back on. Shit. For a sec, I was like, well, there goes my stream. Okay, I took pictures of it, and we're gonna open this up right now. So you can stream and take pictures. Yep. Cool. Okay, now I'm down to 20 people. Fucking camera. Oh man, I shouldn't cuss on my videos. Okay. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna have to apply some force to this. Oh, we're back with 84 people now. So if you're just joining, I'm in the process of taking apart, opening up this pump because they want a new cable. And I don't really know how to get this cap piece off. Let's see, does it twist? Any insight from you guys? Anyone ever take one of these off? Maybe I could just twist it? Buy a magnet. Yeah. Be authentic. Be authentic. The only thing is YouTube tries to demonetize me. YouTube's like the frickin' douches here. Okay, this man is nuts and I'm here for it. What's on the flip side? Okay, so at this point, this piece looks pretty secure here. The whole goal, what we're doing here, is we're trying to get a new cable on here. Oh, jeez. And one thought is is just like splice a new cable on with a submersible splice to the end of it. Honestly, with how much time I've already had to put into this, the cable's not shot, it was just severed by someone on a job site. That's all I know. Based on how much time I've spent on this, and based on the fact that this is like a, you know, not super new, but not super old sewer pump, I wonder if we should just find the new cable and just splice it. So you know what? I'm gonna call project management, see what they think about it. And as far as that goes, we opened up the first pump. We got to see the capacitors in it. Based on your guys' recommendations, we got to test the capacitor and see that it was low. We got to open this bad boy up. That's 5 horsepower. I'll let you look in there one more time. And we got to fuck around. We got to mess around with the cable a little bit. So I hope that satisfies you guys, and hope you like the stream. If you haven't already, or if you're new, subscribe to my channel. We do awesome freaking technician videos that I think you'll like. I get to do really cool jobs as an industrial electrician, and I also make good brain rot content too. I also have a Patreon, so just check out my channel. Stay tuned for the next stream. Thank you.